What's going on, guys? This is Mr. DeLorIan here. Welcome back to a brand new video, and today what I want to do is break down the trailer for episode 13 of season 10 of The Walking Dead. Like usual, the link to the trailer will be down below in the description, and I highly recommend checking out this trailer and everything, since just seeing these images won't do it justice, since this trailer is very, very good. But without further ado, we're going to distract on the top brain of breaking down the trailer for Michonne's last and final episode in The Walking Dead. Not in the universe, but you know, well, I'm 90% sure we'll see it in the movies, about 90% sure. So let's begin. The trailer begins with a shot of Michonne and Virgil walking into somewhere. Michonne looks like, you know, the same as like, you know, the last time we saw her when she left with Virgil on the boat. And so does Virgil and everything with his, like, you know, little knapsack or bag and everything. And weirdly enough, he has some like plants or maybe flower in his hand. I'm not sure why. Maybe he picked it on the way, like, you know, to get there and everything, and he just found it, or I don't know. Next, we get a wider shot of where they, like, you know, have arrived at, and this seems to be or might be Virgil's camp where him and his family are supposedly staying. Looks like maybe a school and everything, but where is his family? We get some shots around his camp and everything. We do see that's pretty empty and everything. It has some supplies and stuff and everything, some water, some maybe records, I'm not sure, and I think just some water and stuff and everything, furthering the question of where is his family. We get a shot out of Michonne looking around and everything, very weirdly and everything, because she's most likely thinking the same thing as, like, you know, we are and anything, which is where is his family? You know, where are they? Michonne mentions that she needs to get back and everything, that there are lives at stake and everything, while her and Virgil walk across a sign, or this, like, you know, mini sign right here and everything. And let's explore the sign, because there are some interesting stuff or things on it. Also, this is while I'm editing, and I completely forgot to add this in and everything, because I completely did not notice it whatsoever, which I'm surprised I didn't, since it was pretty much the focus of the shot. But this little swinging thing right here, like the swinging, like, kind of like, it looks like there's like string hanging from it, kind of a bit like a chain. Is this Herschel/Rick's watch? What's kind of, I think it was kind of Glenn's too and everything, but I think Rick at the end of the day held on to it the most, or like at least was like the last to hold on to it. So I do wonder, is this another clue towards Rick's survival and everything, which obviously we know he survives and everything, but is this another clue that either Michonne will figure out, or is this another clue for us to kind of go, oh wow, like make us kind of like wonder and everything, and just like cool little like Easter eggs like that and everything. It's just a like cool little thing just to, you know, look at. So we do see the sign and everything, and it does say on it U.S. Naval Research Facility, with under it campus map, or at least I think. We see group 1, 2, and 3, meaning that there are multiple people on this, or might be multiple people on this island and everything, or, you know, maybe? Is it only Virgil and his family, or is there more? Well, earlier in earlier trailers, I think for season 10B, we do see Michonne or anything trying to avoid people. Could this be the people, like, you know, that are maybe like bad people trying to, like, you know, hunt them down or anything, or like are trying to invade the island? Or are they with Virgil? I'm not 100% sure, but we also see a map of, like, you know, the base and everything, or the island. I'm not sure. It might be the naval base, or it might be the island, or, you know, the entire island might be the naval base. We hear Virgil mention to, like, you know, Michonne or anything that, oh, those whispers might have you, like, must have you guys like really scared and everything, since you want to get back so quickly, until we see her post her katana right at his throat and everything, asking where the hell his family is. Good question. I would like to know that too. We get a side shot of them and everything with swings in it. I don't know. Is this a school and everything, or are they, like, you know, not at the base yet and everything? They're just at like a mini camp, and maybe the base is taken over by, like, you know, some group of maybe that people that we did see in earlier trailers. I don't know. And this is also, unless Virgil installed the swings himself and everything, in that this is not, you know, like a school, even though it kind of looks like a school and everything, but yet again looks like a base too, not sure. Next we get a shot of Michonne running somewhere, either at night or inside somewhere dark and everything, but something is on fire in the area, but what is it? She does seem very scared and everything, and worried about, like, oh, what is this, or like, you know, oh no. Next we see a shot of Michonne and Virgil's boat burning down and everything, and that's what she was very scared about and everything, since that's pretty much their only way to get home. But who torched the boat and everything? Who set it on fire? Virgil also mentions in some dialogue in this exact, like, you know, shot right here and everything, that the island was clear, but now it isn't anymore. Does this mean the CRM came, or is it other people who took over the facility? We get a shot of Michonne and everything walking around what I believe is might be, like, you know, the naval facility, or might be, like, you know, the place that they're trying to get to, or might be at already, telling about, you know, the sign on the gate and everything, how it looks very professional, not yet again like a school, but, you know, it could be, I'm not sure. She has her hands on her katana and everything, looks very suspicious. So either A, she's on watch outside the place and anything, B, she's about to go in and is scoping out the place, or C, she heard a noise or sees someone while scoping it out or being on watch. I don't know. It might be one of those and everything, but either or like one of those and everything, something is about to happen. Next, we see Michonne open a box of supplies or something and everything. And a lot of people are convinced that this is like, where she finds something of Rick's, like, some clues of to maybe that he's alive or might have been taken by Virgil or someone, which I don't doubt, but it does look like she's like, finding supplies or trying to find supplies and everything, since it does look like there's plastic or cloth inside the container. Next, we see Michonne turn around like very suddenly and everything. It gets kind of scared. And this looks to be inside the exact same building as like the last shot and everything. So maybe she's looking for supplies or heard someone or is invading or searching the place. I don't know. Or trying to avoid someone. I don't know. Next, we see a shot of some people who we don't know running around the woods with guns. We actually get a lot of shots of like, these people and everything running around, but why are they running around? They only have small pistols and everything from what I can see and everything, but I wonder if they're looking for Michonne, Virgil, both of them, or just roaming the woods, running from maybe roamers or, walkers, or I don't know. We get a shot of Michonne running with her hair up and everything, meaning that like, they might have spotted her or she's chasing them or something else. We see Michonne like slice a couple of them up and everything, and it did not look like they were looking for her, or maybe they weren't anything but didn't know she was there and she was just like, hiding from them. I'm not 100% sure and everything, since like, they weren't really looking at her when like, they passed by her and everything, and obviously they started looking at her when like, the one person got sliced up, but they weren't exactly looking at her in the original like, walk by. We next see Michonne entering a room and everything, a very weird room telling by the door. It has a very weird structure that's hard to describe. Metal, it kind of has a like, a weird like, window or something. Maybe a weapons storage closet or a human storage. We next get the signature shot that we've been like, wondering about for months and everything in the season 10 trailer, with Michonne holding Lucille to someone. But what is actually happening in this scenario is the question. There have been a lot of rumors and everything, or some rumors going around that Michonne will have some nightmares about her being Negan or anything, which I don't doubt, since the color and setting look very familiar with like, the woody feel and everything, like how it looked and everything when like, Negan was actually doing the deed back in, the season 6 finale and the season 7 premiere. But also telling by the look, this could also be the same day Michonne kills those people, since she has her hair up and everything, and this is at night where she might be killing more of them, or Virgil, who knows. We next get Michonne holding a walkie-talkie and everything with some, with her like awesome poncho or anything, or cloak on. But who is she talking to? Either someone from the CRM, possibly a Rick Clue and everything, maybe him. I don't think they would like, make it him, since obviously he's most likely still in a bit of like, a bad state and everything of health and everything, and of just, general. Maybe it's Judith, Michonne saying like, she found clues to Rick and everything, or, maybe it might be someone else. Well, it could be someone else back home and everything, maybe Daryl, which it would be interesting, like, for her to talk to Daryl and go, oh, I found him, and then Daryl react over the walkie-talkie. That'd be really cool. But obviously Daryl at the moment is probably handling some other matters, maybe the Whisperer War. Also, where is Michonne? It looks like, maybe a rusty ladder behind her. I'm not sure. It's pretty blurry and everything. So maybe a new boat, since obviously the past one was torched. This stuff does look similar to like, that boat that was like, spotted in past trailers. Maybe that very, very big naval boat that Michonne spotted was wearing the exact same poncho on, or like, cloak and everything in past trailers. I'm not sure. Maybe. We next see her in the same cloak and style and everything. Not sure if this is before or after, like, the walkie-talkie scene on possibly the boat and everything, but besides that, she has 2 pet walkers behind her and everything, like the good old days and everything. I do wonder where she is heading off to or from. The last couple of shots are crazy and everything, especially with the music and editing, but we see Michonne walking around and everything, what looks to be the same place where she got, like, startled in and everything, would open that container looking for some supplies, or possibly maybe finding a clue to Rick, because of her style and everything, and how it's like, those same looks similar to those like, past shots, meaning this might take place before the boat / walkie-talkie scene, meaning, well, we'll get into that in a bit. But the windows do look very weirdly boarded up, or like, they look like they have some weird wire and shit or just stuff around them. With the next shot, it looks like, maybe she's in like a bathroom and everything, and she's about to open the door and everything, or this door and everything, very cautiously, since she has her hand around or on her katana. Next, she's looking very weirdly at this door and everything, or something and anything on the door, through the door, hears a noise and everything, or maybe she hears something behind her or on the other side. But with the second to last shot, and then we see her running at this door and everything, meaning like someone is locking her in and everything, or maybe she got lured in by someone, but by who? Well, if you slow down the clip and everything, you can actually see Virgil's face and clothes. So what happened with Virgil? Why is he closing this? So the options are either A, he's working for the CRM, B, this is how he gets his family back and he's about to trade Michonne, or C, he's just an evil motherfucker and he is just doing it and is working for the bad people on the island and just tricked Michonne. But the reason earlier I brought up and everything, as you know, this being before the boat and the walkie-talkie scene and everything, is because this means she breaks out possibly, because I feel she would find, like, you know, something about Rick near the end of the episode and then get trapped and everything. I don't know, but I feel like it would make more sense for her to, you know, find something at the end of the episode, but who knows. But the final shot of the trailer and everything is a backing away shot of, like, you know, the door that Michonne was closed into, or the room that Michonne was closed into, and she is officially trapped and captured. But is this how she leaves, or will she break out in that, like, this is only one part of the episode? So that was my breakdown for the trailer for 10/13 of The Walking Dead. How does Michonne discover Rick's survival? Who is she talking to on the walkie-talkie? And what is up with Virgil? Will she kill him? Is this her being, like, you know, just trapped a little bit and everything? Or is her being trapped at the end or anything? Or will she leave peacefully? Those will all be answered when the episode drops this Sunday, well, Friday for AMC premiere. And yep, that was the trailer breakdown and everything. What do you guys think? What are you guys most excited for? Are there things I did not figure out or notice anything in the trailer? Make sure to comment down below. But yep, that was all and everything. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe for more of the latest Walking Dead content and everything, reviews, stuff like that, breakdowns like this. And I never usually say this and everything in my videos, but if you're a new returner or like, you know, a return... fuck it, just turn on the bell notification or anything. And yep, I'll see you guys later. Peace, my amigos, and peace out.